So between recording sessions, I quickly went to the mods of this game, and I just wanted to make sure I got something that wasn't really changing my gameplay in any way. You know, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm playing a different game all of a sudden. I want to play classic, but I wanted to make my inventory, first of all, be movable. So it's no longer behind the cam. I can put it up here, and you can see actually what's in my inventory. Plus, I like the idea that my entire inventory is just one big inventory. I have, I have like a sort button, like clean items. I have a search option, and when I go to an NPC right now, I have the option to sell junk. It's kind of just turning my inventory into the Guild Wars 2 inventory, which just makes my life a bit better. It doesn't really change the game in any meaningful way, but it's a nice to have kind of thing. So the plan right now is to actually go and explore the other parts of this map a little bit, go a bit more towards the south, and also check out a bit of the east over here. Oh, this bear requires skinning 30. So I will probably have to go back to an earlier area to skin some lower level mobs to get my skinning up to the level where I can skin these guys. So that kind of sucks because I was hoping I could just level it here. But that probably means I'm going to have to go back to my starter area. Yeah, requires skinning 30 as well. So yeah, I'll have to go back to the starter area and then probably skin some things over there. That's a bit unfortunate because that means in order to proceed, I would have to go back first. I'm not going to do that right now. I want to make some progress. I don't want to fly back and forth. But yeah, I'll have to catch up at, with skinning at some point. So that's a little bit annoying. I also feel like I am in quite some danger here because most of these mobs are level 14, level 15. I have only just hit level 11, so I might be in an area where I'm not supposed to be. Now, I don't know where else I am supposed to be. I could look it up, but I refuse because I am an adventurer on a journey. And this journey needs to be spontaneous because that's the most fun journey. Also, there seems to be a passageway over there that could lead me into the Badlands, according to what I read here on the map. And something tells me that the Badlands are not a low-level area, so I'm going to go check it out real quick. But there's a decent chance I get question mark, question mark, question mark enemies again. And those always scare the crap out of me. Oh my god, this cliff lurker is just absolutely destroying me. What is this? No, no, leave me alone. No, lurker. Oh my god, these mobs are so powerful. Yeah, like I'm so far down in levels, guys. I need to find a way to get me up to speed with the levels here. And I don't want it to just be me mob grinding for 3 hours straight. I think I need to find a different quest hub, which is, even if it's like slightly on my level, like, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish, like, that's perfectly fine. I just need to find some way to properly level up. Maybe even weaker mobs will be easier to level up on. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to go and see if I can find a different location that is a bit better for me to level. Maybe even go back to the previous place and maybe I missed something there. Because this is just, not really working. Ooh, we can get spiced wolf meat here. Now, I don't know if I have wolf meat on me. But, I don't mind getting more recipes to keep cooking because I want to keep leveling my professions. Oh, there is a quest now in the train station area. I was going to check out where this thing was going to lead me, but hey, we have this pirate guy, Monty,
Can I help you?
who says Deep Run Rat Roundup.
Alrighty then.
Avast, you scallywag. Are you looking for work? We got a serious rat problem down here and not enough hands on the poop deck. What do you say? All you need to... Stop doing this! I just want to read the dialogue.
Pleased to meet you.
Game, stop it, please.
You're a tall one. Hi, how are you?
Alright, here we go. What do you say? All you need to do is take this here rat catching flute and play the melody around the vermin. They'll follow you to the end of the world. Just capture 5 of the little buggers and bring them back here. We need them alive. Arr. Alright. So, we have a new item here now, I guess. Rat catcher flute. Used to lull the vermin infesting the Deep Run tram into a state of raptured bliss. So where are these rats that we need to find? Oh, there's a rat.
I'm out of range.
Oh, that's all we have to do. Okay, just walk up to them and go like... I can do that. I can do it. Wow, they're even following me. That's kind of cool. So these rats are infesting so badly that we're having trouble finding enough for all of us to get the infestation out of here. I now have an army of rats following me, and this army of rats will help me conquer the stronger mobs of level 14, level 15 that I can't normally deal with. Alright, here we go. Monty, we're back.
Can I help you? Be seeing you. You have a great day.
These all work nicely, matey. Me brother needs them still ticking and kicking, else they go sour. You don't want to taste no sour rat kebab.
Alrighty then.
Ooh, and a follow-up quest as well.
Hi, you're a tall one. Need assistance?
I think. Wait, did he punch me?
Hey, pleased to meet you. Can
Can
I
I-
help you? Was
can
there
I-
something else?
Can I talk to you,
Sorry,
please?
I wasn't listening.
Me brother Nipsey.
Off and away.
Me brother Nipsey runs a rat kebab operation on the other side of Deep Run. You need to take this here crate of rats to him before they go bad. Get a move on. You have ridden a tram before, eh? It's easy. Just step aboard when she arrives and enjoy the ride. Ah, keep your arms and legs inside during the ride. Lest ye be a peg-legged for life. Take the carton of mystery
Be
meat.
seeing you. Hey.
Stop doing this!
Hi, how are you?
I hate how the NPC's dialogue
Pleased to
cancels
meet you.
like my ability to read the quest. Obviously, nobody else is reading the quest because people don't care about it, but I do, you know? Take the carton of mystery meat and Nipsey at the Stormwind Deep Run Tram Depot. Okay, here we go. We grab it. I guess I don't have to grab these boxes. I have this in my inventory by default. So now we just wait for the tram to arrive. Can we see the tram arriving from a distance as well, or will it just like pop into existence at some point? Well, guess I'll wait here for a bit and see when it arrives. See, I like how I'm in an MMO and I am still somehow waiting for a tram to arrive so I can hop on the tram and go where I need to go. It's just like I'm in real life waiting for my train to come. I don't travel by train too often, but this definitely feels like a very regular experience in the fantasy world, which feels kind of out of place almost, but I kind of like it. Oh, there it is, there it is. It's coming in. Look at it. That's great. Oh, here we go. Get on. Quick, quick. Go, 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 go. All right, I'm here for the ride. I am ready. This is great. See, I think this is what made WoW so successful, you know, just this kind of stuff. Oh, is it only going to go one direction? Oh, are we going to go in... Ooh. This is really... Wait, why is my inventory open? Close the inventory. I would take off the UI if I knew the shortcut for that. Oh, we're going down below as well. I mean, it's called a deep run tram, so it makes sense that we're going to go down. Like, just the fact that all of this is actually, like, physically happening in the world. And, oh, we're on the water now. Look at this. I like how I'm discovering content for my game that is 20-ish years old. And I'm like, ooh, look at this cool stuff. But yeah, I mean, it is cool stuff. And I'm really enjoying just uncovering all of this. And yeah, this train ride is one of those examples again as to why I think this game did so well. You know, it's just, it's different than other games. You know, it's so far ahead of its time. It's just the fact that we moved through the entire city. I don't even know where exactly we are. Maybe it's like at the identical place, kind of. But we just moved so far. And it's all in real time. There's no loading screen, nothing. It's just we're moving there, and that's great. Anyway, quest giver. Hello, Nipsey.
Good day to you.
Good day to you, too. You'll find no finer rat kebab than this side of Modan.
Alright, then.
Nipsey puts his index finger through one of the air holes in the carton. Alive and kicking, and just in time. We give him the carton of mystery meat.
Off and away.
Now someone's gonna... Oh, he doesn't have a finishing dialogue thing, so nobody can interrupt me. Nobody can interrupt me. I can read. Poor Monty, ever since the American incident, he hasn't been the same. That boy has never seen an ocean in his life, let alone being some kind of pirate. At least he keeps the flow of twitching critters coming.
Very good.
I mean, we get 5 silvers, that's kind of nice, but only 90 experience, which is very, very bad. Can I make a purchase here as well? But oh, he's selling us the kebab. Now, I don't want the kebab. I don't need the kebab. Also, I gotta figure out how this mod works exactly, because it's always opening up my regular inventory, but it's also opening up like a separate inventory that is like probably tied to the vendor system. But for some reason, I'm opening up both, and I just want to open up one of them. I'd be fine with this one not opening if this one opens up instead, but this is kind of weird.
Then.
Anyway, my exploration continues. Oh, wait! We are not in Ironforge anymore. We're in Stormwind! So that was the tunnel to Storm... Oh! The Dwarven district of Stormwind. I was like, wait, this place looks different all of a sudden. But that's so cool. So now we're in the human starter city. Well, the human capital city, I suppose. Ah, this is cool. And here we have Furin, a Longbeard.
Here there.
A letter from the Dwarven lands. I wonder who would call so far from the north. A Stormpike's request. Let's read the request because we haven't done so yet. And it's still in my inventory here. So, Master Longbeard. As you know, we Stormpikes have an eye for excellence, and so the quality of your shields is no mystery to us. I, therefore, am keen to commission you for such a shield. I have included specifications on the following page. Perfectly round, spanning from fist to elbow. Stays... Does it say stays along the edge? Silver? I don't know what that word even is over there. One large stud in the center, spanning 3 finger widths, silver. Oaken and reinforced with iron. My name, Gringer Stormpike, etched across the top rim. Payment will be made through the usual channels, and do give the bearer of this request a standard delivery stipend. You may add it to the cost of the shield. Sincerely and many thanks, Gringer Stormpike. Alright, now we can give it to him. Ah, a request from one of the Stormpikes? That's a proud clan full of quality dwarves. Rich ones too. Thank you, EK. I'll get to work on the Mountaineer Stormpike shield by the end of the day.
Off with you.
Great, so... I suppose this quest was mostly there just to get us into this area. Now, I'm kind of torn. Like, on one hand, I really want to just go, like, do a full exploration of this place again. But I think I'll leave that for now. And I think I'll go out into the human starter area and do some of the later quests in the human starter area, which are, like, probably, like, level 7, 8, 9-ish. Because that should then allow me to get a bit more experience. We can also maybe level up our skinning a little bit if we can skin the mobs around here. Which means that I can finally... you know, actually get somewhere, get some levels, and then maybe return to my hometown. I mean, it's also fairly close in the world map, so it makes sense, you know. We were here, and we took a right under the Searing Gorge, I guess, under the Burning Steps maybe, and then into Elwyn Forest, into Stormwind. So that makes perfect sense from a lore perspective as well. It was quite a fast train, and we went under water even, so did we travel, like, this way or something? I don't know. It felt like a straight line. And yeah, it's really cool that apparently just got us here. And I like this place aesthetically. Like, this place is just so, you know, just standard fantasy. And I kind of like that, you know. I'm a sucker for just standard fantasy. Where am I even going? So as I'm walking around this place, it really makes me think back to something in game design that has changed a lot. So one of the main reasons I think why games like World of Warcraft, but just like MMOs in general, but in particular World of Warcraft, became so big is because they kind of functioned as a chat room within a game, and people would form communities within the game, and people would be logging in to chat with each other, and there weren't that many external tools. You know, you didn't have Discord, you didn't have TeamSpeak. Well, I guess you had TeamSpeak maybe like in the later days, but you had way fewer tools to be communicating with people frequently, which means that you know, playing the game was the means to communicate with your friends. So everyone would just log in, you know, you'd all be online at the same time, you'd be having a good time together, and it had this really nice social aspect to it, which in a way is still there. Also, this is the Griffin Master, so we now have the flight path, which is really nice, and it doesn't really scale to be too much more expensive, so that's quite good. I guess it's like just the sum of these ones. Okay, that's actually really nice. Okay, great. So yeah, you know, it's a system now where, unfortunately, because that has been taken out of the game, because people now, you know, they do chat outside the game, they do chat in Discord, etc. Like, all of the stuff is taken out of the game. You kind of lose the whole aspect of the MMO. And like, I'm just wandering around this town, I'm seeing so many people, and I can just totally imagine, you know, you're meeting up with friends after school or something, and you say, hey, we're gonna meet up in like this pub here or something, and we'll probably do some questing on the side, but you know, you actually have this social aspect of the game that's just kind of lost upon people nowadays. And I kind of experienced it a bit when I was playing MMOs back in the day as well, although I feel like this game, just because the way it's designed, just the way it's it looks, the way it functions, like just literally everything about this game screams to me, we want to encourage social interaction. While social interaction is not the only part of the game, you know, there is a lot of social interaction, but there's also the whole, you know, actual gameplay. So you can play it solo, but you're promoted to go out there, make friends, talk to people, and I think just it was such a nice timing the market kind of thing where both the gameplay, the graphics, but also just the social aspect of it all just clicked together, creating this insane phenomenon called World of Warcraft, which it's really cool to think about. And it's also kind of sad to think about how that period of time for MMOs might be over. And, you know, now we're in a more gameplay-focused part of MMOs because the social aspect doesn't matter anymore because you have the social aspect outside of the game. So that's why games like Guild Wars 2 and games like Black Desert, you know, those kind of games, they're focusing way more on trying to be engaging, flashy, you know, just hear the moment, you get into the battle, you know, there's always something to do, you're always like trying to hit something, there's no downtime. That's why those games are designed like that, because the social aspect is only required, so you have to be pulled in with something else. And that something else has to be consistently engaging, because there can't be any downtime when the social aspect isn't there to pick up the slack when the downtime is there. And when you're playing WoW, and obviously, you know, I am kind of talking out of my ass in the sense that I didn't play this game in the heyday, but I can totally see, you know, where it's coming from. I can totally see that in this game, you could have a moment where you're waiting at a dungeon entrance or something, and you're talking to your party members or other people, you know, trying to form a party, and you spend an hour trying to form a party, but you don't really mind because at the same time, you know, you're having conversations with people, you're having a good time, you're chatting to people, you're making friends, and then those people, you know, you'll be seeing them at the next dungeon and you'll be raiding with them later, and just all that kind of stuff. I'm a bit sad that that has been lost in the MMO scene. And I know that's a bit of a long tangent to go on, but I feel quite strongly about that. And I kind of wish we could bring that back, but it's kind of difficult. And you can see it like in every part of Classic's design. It's just built with that in mind. Like create a world that feels lived in, that you want to live in, but most extremely, you know, you want to live in with your friends. And I think that's a great thing. So we have some quests over here. Now we can just go and do quests here, you know, and see if we can get like level 13, level 14-ish.